Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today we're going to do part 2 of the nice little town Halloween book that we're coloring in. We're doing this page here. So far we have the green, black, and purple in this page. We're going to add some orange and some brown in. We have a lot of details to do in here yet, but we want to get our colors down first. So we're going to bring in the pumpkin color and add it into some other places. So I'm going to get you down and we're going to get to work. Okay, we're going to take in dark chrome yellow and do a little coloring on Mr. Pumpkin here. Going to go in real light. We're going to add more color on here. Go in with your pencil in the direction of the pumpkin. Just in case you get a line going in there you don't want. It can be like you put it in there on purpose. As long as it's going in the right direction. Okay, so we've got a light coat on him. We're going to go around and see what else we can put this color on, and I think this bookmark can be that color. Okay, something over here. We'll do this one. Okay, so we have 3. We need an odd number, but enough of it. We'll make this little beaker that color. We'll stripe the hat. Yeah, we'll do this one. Now, I don't know if these are tomatoes or oranges or pumpkins or what. Because if they're tomatoes, they have to be a reddish color. If they're oranges, they can be orange. See, this little jar here would be cute in orange. This rope, whatever this is, we're going to color in orange too. Might need to erase some of that gray out, but I just want to get some of that orange in there so I know it's going to be that color. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How about this little tag? Maybe this one too. This little bottle. Or maybe that little flower. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We'll put a little bit in the mushroom. There's a mushroom over here and one over here. Just a little color in those. I'll have to wait on those because I'm not sure what color they are. Okay, the second color we're going to put in our pumpkin is orange glaze. And again, we're going to be working in that same pattern of going up and down on the pumpkin. Okay. Next color we're going to use is a dark cadmium orange. Darken the bottom of the pumpkin a little more. Okay, so we have some shadow here. We're going to bring in a red, and I have just plain dark red, and we're going to darken these lines, just the lines. Okay, we're going to go back in with the orange, and I'm going to go with the orange glaze. Just a little more pressure on it. Okay, we're going to bring in a ivory. Got to sharpen that up just a little bit. We're going to go in to the center of the cuts here, where you've got a little bit of the inside of the pumpkin, and we're just going to add that in there. He's got a little happy tongue there. So we're going to have to find like a darker orange, about sanguine or something like that. Yeah, that might work for the inside where the cutouts are. Okay, we're going to add, should be out here on the desk, Holbein white, just to give this little section here a little white, light color coming in. We do that up here on the pumpkin. Give it a little bit of a highlight there. Okay, now we have to figure out the tongue. We're going to go in with the Ivory first. I'm going to go up into that Sanguine and pull some of that color down into the tongue. Easy shading. Just drag a color down in there. We'll outline the tongue. And just pull a little more of that color very lightly down in there. Darker behind though. And we'll take a little of that Sanguine and put it down here on the bottom of the pumpkin too. I have to turn the book. Just down in here. On this side also. Then we'll throw a tiny little brown in here. Let's see, we'll go in with some burnt sienna. There we go. Nice little pumpkin. Okay, all the orange pieces are going to get the same colors. Maybe not in that order. But like this tag up here, we're just going to bring the Sanguine right up in here. I like that color with it. Back in with the yellow. I believe this is the dark chrome yellow. And we're going to go over those letters with that. Okay, tiny little bit of the burnt sienna just down here for the shadow. There we have that one done. Gotta do this one over here. Sanguine first. The dark chrome yellow. And in this one, we're going to throw a little white. That can just highlight that area. Can go over some of those spots with the yellow. Excuse me, yellow. So it's not too white. And in here, we're going to add the little bit of brown. Okay, down here, go in, I'll sharpen that just a tiny bit. The three colors we are using on every other thing that is orange besides the pumpkin is the sanguine, the dark chrome yellow, and the burnt sienna. Dark chromium yellow. Burnt sienna. A little white in there. And in the stripes of that, we're going to add in our yellow, or green that we put in before. This is the lemon, cadmium lemon, or yellow lemon. Gosh, I can't speak today. I can't even read. There we go. And then a little bit of light green. Just go over that brown and bring it right in there. Shading that's happening that you don't even have to work for. And a tiny bit of the May green. And that's what we did for all this other green stuff. So that'll look kind of cute. We're going to put a little bit of the, yeah, this is the lightest one, the dark chrome yellow, just up to the edge on top of the white. It'll just keep it from turning any other color. There we go. One of that. Okay. What else did we have that was orange? Well, we did these little bottle here. Sanguine first. Then the dark chrome yellow. The brown, burnt sienna. And put some dots on there. Bring that burnt sienna out, but make the jar look a little older. There. Mushrooms. Burnt sienna. The dark chrome yellow. Tiny bit of white on this corner here. Got it down there a little too far, so we'll throw a little more sanguine in there. There we go. And this bottle and this flower up here. I do believe it's a beaker. Burnt sienna. And the yellow. Green back in for these leaves that I missed. There we go. We're going to darken up the pumpkin just a little bit to match that. So A little bit more of the Sanguine in here. The dark chrome yellow. I don't even know what I've been calling it. It's the one we've been using the whole time. Excuse me, so sorry. Burnt sienna. We're going to throw a little of the green in there. So we're going to take some of the May green, put it up towards the top up here, bring it into the stem. A little in the tongue. Okay, darker green was the, I don't even know what color that was, May green. This is light green, but we're going to bring that in. We're going to bring it a little, if I have out, yes, green gold. I have to sharpen it. We're going to bring the green gold down in here. Bring down some lines to make that look more like a stem. Going to bring it into the pumpkin. And we're going to get our eraser, wherever it is, and put some like little growth spots. On our pumpkin. And then we'll go over some of those that got a little bit too bright, just with my finger, and it blurs that color in. I like them a little splotchy. Okay, let's see, did I end this tag here? I think we did both of these tags. Okay. The orange. Just a little bit of it. And then we're going to bring in the ivory for these. These are their tags. Okay. We have brought in our orange. Now if you notice when I rubbed the orange pumpkin, we got orange out here. I'm not going to be too particular about it because the page is going to turn into a brown page. A little orange would nicely shade that also. Just put a little more color on those guys. I want them there, but I don't want them too much. Okay. So we have our purple, our orange, and our green on the page. We're going to have to go through into our brown items. Brown goes on the broom. Get all the brown pencils together and move everybody else. So the broom has got brown in it. The pie has got brown in it. I'm going to make whatever this is brown. Get stirring. I've got brown wheat. Don't know what that is, but that could be brown. It will make this little thing down here and the paper bag brown. So the first color we're going to go in on brown with is, believe it or not, ivory. So we'll just go through. Maybe we'll make this brown or something else that has a base of ivory. The wheat. These are sugar cubes, I'm assuming. We'll do those. Part of the apple. Since I have the ivory out, we're going to get everybody. I have no idea what that is. Okay, the pie. A little bit of the broom here. This guy here. Okay, the bag. That. Don't know about that bottle. How about the top of this? Okay, yeah, whatever that is. One of these. Maybe two of these. I think that's just a card, so we can figure that out. We'll bring it over here. With the bones hanging down. We'll do the silverware. We're going to do the tape. Okay. See anything else? I'm going to put the ivory on these because I don't know what they are. They're big-ish. They could be... I don't know if I want to bring red into the page. I can, but I don't know if I want to. Okay, next color that I'm going to bring in is yellow ochre. We're going to work on this broom. Bring down some of those bristles. Bring up some of those bristles. And go down one side of this. And we'll go around here. Nice little stirring stick. Bones are going to get a little dark right there. They might not get much more color than that. Pie. Apple. Sugar cubes. wheat. At least that's what I'm calling it. I don't know what it is. Oh, we've got these guys up here. Big. More of those in here. I had a color I did those in. What did I do them in? Ivory? We'll figure them out sooner or later. And the pile of this stuff. Okay, brown ochre now. I'm sorry about the coughing fit. Still have a little bit of that going on. Drives me a little nuts. Okay, bring that down. Kind of put it in the nook here. It'd be darker there. Seeds here, I think. Just gonna put a little line up the bones, down here. I'm gonna put white on those later. paper bag. Okay, next color. Bring in a little of the burnt sienna. Just gonna add a little wood grain in there. Squigglies. Can't do too much on that one. Just gonna darken a few spots here. And we have to get the seeds, so seeds in apple or like dark brown. We're going to bring in the walnut brown. A little shine on them, and we're going to do that with the ivory, hopefully. If it doesn't show up, we'll bring in the white. No, I don't know what to do with these guys. I could bring in red and do the arrows in red, make those tomatoes. It'll bring in a reddish color. So, yep, dark red. We use that on the pumpkin. Okay, I'll just do these. color should bring in with that. Bring in the Sanguine, give it a little brighter color there. Okay, then we'll bring in a darker red color. Yeah, one of these. I'm going to put a little Caput Mortuum in here. Darken it right around the greenery part. You can't even see the green part on these guys anymore because I think I colored over them. We'll have to use an eraser. Little Indian red. And then go back in with the red. Dark red. We'll add a little white in that. Over it with a little red on this one. It'll still stay white, but you'll get a little brighter red in there. Sorry. A little bit of the Caput Mortuum just on the bottom area here, just to darken it up. Like shadow under there. It's touching something, so that should have a shadow down there. Alright, those are red now. I had a little duster out here somewhere on my desk. Dust those off. We'll make sure that these little red things up here have a little bit of the Caput Mortuum in them. And a little of the white. Which I have to sharpen. Just to get a little bit more of a point there. There we go. Okay, so red, I need a couple more red things. What do I need? Oh, why don't we do this, yeah, this thing. In red. Caput Mortuum. Little Sanguine. And a little bit of orange glaze. What is this one? Dark cadmium orange. Do we have an Indian red in here, don't we? Yep. Oh, that's not sharp at all, or I broke it or something. There we go. Put it on this side. Kind of bring it up here. And a little bit of the burnt umber, or burnt sienna here. Middle of the white. There we go. All right. Oh, I forgot an arrow. Gee, new crickets. I didn't even see it over there. Nope, not the Indian red. We were supposed to bring in Caput Mortuum on those. And a tiny bit of white. All right. We'll bring the red down into this case. Indian red. Caput Mortuum. a little of the burnt sienna here. White. We're going to take the white up into the sugar cubes. Okay. I forgot a tomato down here. I'll do that off camera. You know how they were done. Add a little more red on top of that. All right, cauldron has to be black, but I did that down here. We have to get this orange because I started it in orange. So let's go with the Sanguine. The orange. Which one did I use on the other ones? Boy. This one and the red. There we go. Okay, we're going to go in with Sanguine first. Darken some of these little guys that come down. Because it's a nice dark color, it can go over that black and the black can still stay there. Gives it a nice shadow effect. Okay, go in with the orange glaze. Cadmium orange. Yeah, isn't there a yellow around here? Is this yellow? It's dark cadmium chrome yellow. That's what I want to use in there. And we're going to go in and use a little of that on those leaves. Okay. Don't think I need the red in that. Just darken that pie up a little bit. Did come out of the oven. It's gonna have a nice little toast on it. Pick up one pencil and they all want to slide. So we're just adding some brown tones to it. Same brown tones we've used all over the place. This is the burnt sienna. Okay. Her little skirt we're going to do in the oranges. Her sleeves, I'm bringing in the Sanguine. Her hat. Orange glaze. Dark chrome yellow. Bring in a little of the burnt sienna here. Okay, how long has this been going on? I am inking the book itself, so that won't take too long. Butterfly over here. Can be purple, I guess, because there's way too much red over on this side. So we have two colors of purple. It's the purple violet and the blue violet. So we'll just do a light purple violet here. Then go in with the blue violet. Go back in with the light. Lighter color, I should say. Just a little bit of the purple back here. And then we'll go in with the white. There we go. just pretend that's colored because I don't want to color it right now. We have one jar here, and then we're going to do that in ivory and a little brown. I don't even think this is brown. I think this is gold. Yeah, green gold. Got tags on everything. With this jar up here too. Gosh. Don't want to do it in purple. Orange. That's the dark chrome. Then we'll just bring in some sanguine. Alright, we have a hat to do over here, and we're going to do it in the green color. So go in first with the neon-y green that I have. This is the cadmium yellow lemon. Then we'll go in with the light green. Just going to go on those lines and add a color in there. Shade it up on the side. Bring in the May green. And do the same thing, just darken that little curve a little more. Okay. Yep. And we have a little something coming out of here, so we might as well make that red. Because it's not a leaf. Dark red. Indian red. And Caput Mortuum. Tiny bit of orange. Okay. Her skirt. I'm going to do it in orange. Why not? Okay, that was our dark chrome yellow. This is the orange glaze. A little sanguine in there. And then we'll just bring back in our chrome yellow. Bring in our white. Add some highlights. Okay, we need a little skin color on her hands. So I'm just going to do a little light flesh here. They're tiny little hands. That works. Now, besides that tomato, you have to decide if you want to add more to your leaves at this point in time. If you want to add some orange into them and make them more of a fall leaf, like I did over here, a little sanguine in that one. Bats. So if we did, we would go in with a darker green. And this is the chrome oxide green. Kind of put in a line that comes down to the stem. And then pull in a line that comes off of the leaf. Okay. That's the simplest way to add a little extra to your leaf. You're adding something, but you're not adding a whole gob. You have to do that on all of the leaves because you did it on one. Put it down here on these things. Get the orange out of the tips of them. You can put a little on the jars, in the tomato, because I made them tomatoes. I have to erase those because I can't see it. Go up here and add a little in here. Just follow those lines. Okay, one of these big ones. You can do every other one, and you don't have to do every one of them. And just darken it under the page. These little guys. And go around in here too if you want, just to bring that green into everything that's green. I think I did. If I didn't, I'll find it when I do the rest of it. Yeah, I'm going to check and see how long this has been on. And if I can, I'll get the book done at the same time. Hold on. Okay, I looked at it. It's an hour and 20 minutes we've been working on the page. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just take a picture of it at the end of the video and let you see what it looks like. I'm going to add in the little veins on these leaves over here. And then when we come back for the next part, we'll do the book, this little thing, the bookmark, and kind of do a little background down here. I don't know about doing a background on the whole thing. You'll notice there is a gray casting on the back here. It's this piece. So I could darken it a little bit, but we'll see. But that'll be tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Take care, everyone. Bye now.